Hey, what it do, Richmond? It's your boy Double, SKE's finest, you know what I'm saying?
SKE.
And today, we got a treat, we got an exclusive. We got Mr. Doty in the building himself. What's up, Dove?
What's going on?
Ain't much. Appreciate you coming to chill with us. You know what I'm saying? First thing when I hear Doty, I hear Light Show. Light Show. That's a single.
Yeah, that was a single that I did with a colleague of mine, Series 6. We did it big, we did it hard, we did it maybe 30, 40 times throughout the season. So we got a real good knack for it. We're about to do a revamped edition, you know, to really nip the cross our T's and dot our I's on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be something good to look forward to. If you know what the Light Show is, you know it's a hot song. You know it's a hot jam. You love how it feels. So we about to fix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the radio out of it.
Yes, sir. And I heard it a couple times. I could definitely vouch for that. Doty, where did your name come from?
Good question. Well, my name is Dustin, and my family calls me Doty, you know. So as I did music and I got older, I realized that I wanted my fans to be like family, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to know who I am and not who I wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? So they would like me, you know what I mean? So I'm still Doty, but I just marketed it a little bit, changed the spelling. So Doty, D-O-U-G-H hyphen D, Doty, kind of like Money Mike, but just a D version of that, you know what I'm saying? Like think I just blew on top of the dome. It's like that, but it's just Doty.
Shout out Money Mike.
Dope.
Yeah. Singing. You're an excellent singer. People heard it. You know, I'm sure you get
compliments for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time.
Since when?
I can compete with the best.
Tell your fans when you started singing.
Honestly, I don't remember when I started singing because I was always singing.
He said he came out singing.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I remember when I first started writing and when I first started recording, but as far as singing, I used to be outside and be just singing, like singing to the trees and singing to the sky and the birds and singing to the stick, you know what I'm saying, hit the rock, like sing. I don't know. It's a weird story, but I mean, I just love to sing. Everybody knows that about me. They know I'm singing. Even when I'm at work nowadays, you know, I'm some real singing, just taping the box together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it in.
I feel you on that.
Really. That's why my first album is called Forgotten Prodigy, you know, because when I was young and I was really into it, you know, I was a little shy, so I wasn't good with the public scene at that point, you know, but I was good with it, and everybody saw me doing it, and deeply embedded, but.
Inspirations, you said you've been singing forever, basically, you know what I'm saying?
I can sing.
But was there anybody particular who inspired you?
Absolutely. This is also a good moment I can give a shout out to D'Angelo, because I think D'Angelo, not only has he been our show representative for this area for a very long time, but he's also someone that can compete for a great spot in the R&B nationwide, worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the best of them. I'm talking about, you can go back as far as, you talk about your Marvin Gaye's and your Isaac Hayes' and but then you can't forget your Carl Thomas's and all that on your way to D'Angelo. For real. D'Angelo, he held it down. You know what I mean? He gave us some good music, so I gotta give a shout out to him. That's probably the most inspirational artist for me per se. But also the old school artists that I just named, they had a lot to do with it.
Word on the street, Doty working on an album. Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah, you know about that first album, Forgotten Prodigy, hot album, 15 tracks, plenty of music. Also have a compilation in between. Matter of fact, I'm releasing my entire album on my website, which is www.dogh-d.webs.com. So hit that up, hit the music tab, check out my whole album mid-March, you know what I'm saying? Because of the album you just mentioned, Hot Around the Blue Collar, tired of working. So let's get it in. It's gonna be a lot of hot shit. When you hear that first album, you're gonna get that free stream. You're gonna hear that. You're gonna want that hot Around the Blue Collar. So check that out. Beginning of the summertime, so you can rock with it all summer. Like,
can we get some sneak peeks, some featured artists? Can you?
Well, absolutely.
Share a couple featured artists with us.
Sure, I'll give you a few, but of course, I have to keep some remain. You know, of course, Series 6 do a lot of work with that cat. DHB in general, DOT, shout out. You know. They go hard. They do work. So definitely see a lot of them probably in a couple of tracks. Don't miss that. You know, and also let's see. That's all I want to give. Y'all know I'm working with them boys.
That's what's up.
You know,
That's what's up.
when I get it more mounted together, I will have more artists, and you'll check that out on my website, of course.
You're what, 27
now.
27
yes.
now, so being kind of in your older 20s, there's a lot of young fellas, younger than you know what I'm saying, you just trying to come up, trying to sing, doing their thing, and I've heard some that could sing, you know what I'm saying. What advice can you give to them?
Well, the way I see it is, even though I'm not necessarily where I need to be, you know, as far as the whole fame and is considered, I still think the most important place is being a good, talented artist, working hard, keeping your heart into it, because I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not necessarily where I want to be right there, but I'm very happy because I love what I do and I love who I'm working with. So if you keep it real hard about it and do it for the music, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You can't fail. You will always enjoy that part. So that's what I would say to the young cats coming up. You know.
Plans for the future. What's coming up? You just mentioned your album. What about shows?
Yeah, shows coming up, man. Shows coming up. You know that we got a show on the 23rd of March, Harlow Cafe. 12th. We had a show on the 12th. I think that's the Alley Cat show. Going ham as always.
Clash party, shout out Young Richmond Outcast.
Clash party, shout out Young Richmond Outcast. Shout out to SKE. Man,
to the kid,
y'all know what it is. So it's a street team, you know what I'm saying? So what you hearing me talk about is that one avenue that you'll be interested in, but you wait till it all comes together. There's a lot of music coming out, a lot of great music. Don't miss it.
Well, that's a wrap. You heard it from the man himself, Mr. Doty. Album coming soon. Check it out. Updates will be posted on the website, so you can always get them there. Holla at DHB, of course.
DHB.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's a wrap, Doty. Thanks for coming.